Hello, hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Girl Sense podcast. I'm glad that you could join us today. My name is Alex.
It's Michelle.
Gaelle.
Bianca.
And together we are the Girl Sense podcast.
What an intro.
One day we should do that. Like, we do the names first, and then we do like, together we are the Girl Sense podcast.
Jazz hands. Jazz hands.
Spirit.
Ooh. All right. So today, Gaelle has a dilemma for us. So we're gonna.
I always have a dilemma.
That's true.
Yeah,
Get right
That's
into it.
true. Let's hear the people's crazy stories.
It's a long one, so bear with me, y'all. Okay. All right. So the name Bridezilla ruins her own wedding.
Oh.
Demands bridal party to pay for her canceled wedding.
Demands is always crazy.
Here we go. Here we
This
go.
is interesting.
Yep. So my friend Dana, female 29, was supposed to be getting married this past Sunday, which would have been January 14th. It says the wedding got canceled and things have gotten very crazy. Dana was getting married to Josh, 32 male. She's still in college with me and asked a few friends from college, myself included, to be in her bridal party. Now, from the start, this wedding has been a disaster. I'm going to just point out a few of the crazy things we've dealt with. Number one, she refused to invite my best friend, who she's supposedly good friends with, because she thinks we're lesbian lovers. We're not.
Okay.
But even if they were, what is this? Like, if it's your friend, just say they're not your friend. You don't want to invite them. Like,
Number two, she had us go to the dress fitting and then demanded each of us pay $2,000 each for our dresses. Apparently, she had a specific style she wanted. I can afford it, but I won't buy a $2,000 dress for one event.
I gotta take notes.
Some of the girls in the bridal party don't have that flexibility with money.
didn't she say they were in university?
Yeah, she was still in university, and some of the others. Number three, apparently Josh couldn't invite any single females that were not blood relatives of him. So if he had any female friends, they were axed. Number four,
Yo.
one of the girls in the bridal party doesn't drink because of her religion. Dana accused her of being pregnant in front of her parents and almost got her kicked out of her house.
What?
She was not pregnant and she dropped from the bridal party. She was a class act though and never bad talked Dana. Just said she couldn't make it, and we found out about it pretty much on the day of the wedding.
Oh my gosh.
And then number five, she tried to make us cancel our holidays with our families to instead go with her to a destination bachelorette party. I work full time, even during holidays, so I told her that was not happening. More of the bridesmaids said similar things and she dropped it. So that's just five of the things of the countless drama this wedding was having before the day. Now the meat of the story.
Oh god.
Oh, that was it. That wasn't the meat.
That was the meat.
That was the seasoning.
That was the sides.
Oh.
Yo.
And all of it happens on the wedding day.
Oh my God.
The day started horrible. Dana was having a meltdown because apparently the flower girl had to cancel because she has chicken pox.
Oh.
She was threatening to sue the mother unless she brought the sick 3-year-old to the wedding.
No. Pause this.
Pause.
She's got chicken. Do you want chicken pox on your wedding day? Do you want to go to your honeymoon with
Do you
chicken
want to give
pox?
your guest that?
At this point, she doesn't care about guesses, obviously. Yeah.
Josh apparently was able to calm her down from this starter outburst, and we began preparations. The whole day had constant outbursts. She made people cry like wedding staff and bridesmaids. The maid of honor deserves a medal for the amount of diplomacy and bullshit control she had to do. I, for the most part, took the easy route and decided to work outside the bridal suite, like checking flowers, making sure food was okay, basically any excuse not to be around the bride. Eventually, I had my makeup and hair done. Then the bride asked for a little bit of time alone to decompress from the stress. We didn't even fight it. You could not see a group of women running faster away.
They said you got it, sis.
Yo.
Wedding was starting in 30 minutes, so we figured she was fine alone for a little. I spent those 30 minutes just sitting in the chapel with my phone. It had to be about 5 minutes before the start of the wedding when maid of honor came over to tell me that the wedding was canceled.
Eh?
I asked her what happened. Maid of honor, Dana was having a quickie with Josh's uncle in the room.
They have.
Josh caught them.
What's the ethnicity? It didn't say?
It didn't say.
That's some white people stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it for them.
That's not where I saw that going.
I just stared at the maid of honor with my mouth pretty much about to reach the floor. She told me to run, that she was trying to get as many people out before things explode. So I quickly got my purse, gathered the 2 bridesmaids that were carpooling with me, and we left like the devil was after us. I checked with the other bridesmaids and all had escaped. That night, I called the maid of honor to check what happened, and the tea was bad. Apparently, and rightfully, Josh called off the wedding, called her a few names, told off his uncle, and has since left with his mates to, I hope, the biggest single man party ever. I feel so bad for him. He's an absolute gem of a man. He apparently also told Dana and her parents that she will be paying the cancellation fees. According to the maid of honor, Dana's father told her in front of everyone that she was paying it on her own for being a slut.
Oh, dang.
I thought that was the end of it. I made this choice to separate myself from this mess until I got a call from Dana, not even an hour ago, demanding $5,000 to help her pay for her cancellation fees.
Not the demanding.
According to Dana, it was a duty as the bridal party to pay.
Not
For
for
her
you.
cancellation.
No. My duty is to look cute walking down the aisle before you do. That's about it.
I obviously told her no and that she might well lose my number. I am never speaking to this woman again. This has been pretty much the reaction of all bridesmaids and the maid of honor. By the way, maid of honor, Josh's older sister.
Boom.
Oh no, there were so many things wrong in that story.
That was a good one.
What?
No, that was good.
What?
Guy, you find it juicy as fuck.
No, for real.
Yeah.
The uncle? I didn't see that one coming.
Me
that
neither.
was a total curveball.
I'm thinking you were gonna say because you're like 30 minutes in by herself. She couldn't calm herself down.
Yeah.
It was too stressful,
got
so
cold
she
feet.
ran away.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. This was going. Oh nah, you did a quickie with the uncle.
$2,000 for a dress is crazy. Let's
Yo.
just
Yeah,
unpack.
let's start there. Let's start
Crazy.
there.
Yo.
Let's just unpack.
No, first. You're not inviting my best friend because you think I'm having a lesbian relationship, but she was also your friend.
Yeah.
Like, just say you didn't like her. That wasn't your friend. Don't make up stories. Like,
Rightfully.
But $2,000?
Yeah, I don't know what dress is $2,000.
It comes with insurance.
it must.
It has to.
The person tailoring it follows you all night.
Because I'm thinking
And
to
dates.
myself, if you gotta also have to think about your people. Well, we'll unpack into that in a little bit. But like,
Hey,
No, but it's true. Like,
You do.
especially knowing that in your bridal party there are people who are in university. $2,000 is a class. $2,000 is the difference
Books.
between me getting my degree or not.
yeah.
$2,000?
and then to call everyone on the bridal party talking about $5,000. Who told you to go
Sleep
and
with the uncle.
That's all you, baby. You paying all the
That was going to
cancellation
be
fees
your
by
family. By law.
Oh my god!
And then getting mad that the 3-year-old little girl can't come to the wedding
Because of
of chicken
a health
pox.
issue that you have no control over.
Girl,
There's
you
a-
should be grateful that the
She's a
family
horrible
spoke up and
person.
said, "Hey, I can't bring her." Because I
Horrible
bet
is
you
not
you'd be
even
upset
right.
if you had chicken pox on your honeymoon.
You would be mad if you had chickenpox the day of your wedding.
Yeah.
Listen, that sounded like a disaster just from the planning aspect to the day. And then I know it's expensive to cancel on the day.
And
that
then you
same
tell
day.
Of course.
Yeah,
And then
'cause
you
the same
telling
day
me-
you don't get paid. You don't get nothing back. And,
Of course not.
And you gotta pay
And
everything
then
because
you telling me, oh, I have to skip holidays with my family?
Yeah, for a bachelorette. That's crazy.
Like, why can't
Do
we
you
just
write
pick
my
a
check?
different day?
Because her wedding day was supposed to be
January.
January 14th. So that
That's
means she's
holiday.
talking about like Thanksgiving or Christmas.
yeah,
Or New Year's.
Oh,
Those are the holidays she's talking about that
okay.
people. That's a family holidays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, girl. Unless you caught me the year before, I already have plans.
Even if it's the year before, like I'm not like
You have to be
every
mindful.
year, or it's not. It's the same thing every year.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna not spend Christmas or New Year or Thanksgiving with my friends and family to go to a bachelorette. Especially
No.
if you are such a horrible person like that. I'm not spending that kind
She
of
was
money to
not
go
a friend.
anywhere with you. Oh my
That's
gosh!
crazy.
Yeah.
If you catch me the year before, though, like, maybe not New Year's because that's too close to my birthday. Well, if I'm traveling, I don't mind. if we're gonna be in the sun, I don't mind. But you really got to catch me the year before. Because if you think a couple months before, you're gonna catch me and cancel my plans with my family. And I say the year before because when people go away for holidays, they plan that way in advance. Like
Yes,
you
they do.
can't decide I'm taking a trip with my family for Christmas a month before.
No.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
You're not gonna find. You're not gonna go
Yeah.
there.
And then you're telling me I have to pay you $5,000 each.
For you,
$7,000 bill altogether. Then $2,000.
did you come consult me before you went and sat on this man? No.
30 minutes before
I
your
hate that she
wedding?
was saying about him.
30 minutes before your wedding? Like,
Aren't
crazy.
you dressed?
Supposed to be.
Child, that's crazy.
Let me slip it in right quick. Popcorn, George.
No, George.
Yo, that is
crazy.
crazy. Give me 30 minutes to decompress.
Ah.
I mean, she was decompressing alright.
She was
Child. Listen.
But
Oh no,
I'm right there with the dad, though. You did it.
You're
you
paying
paid
for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
the family
I'm
not
sure
paying for
he
that.
shelled out what he needed to, and
Yep.
You
It's
wasted
gone now.
everybody's
But it's-
time and money.
yes,
If anything, I should be calling you, telling you I want a refund for my $2,000 dress.
I know that's right.
Because now there's no pictures of me in the dress. I didn't walk in the dress. Nobody saw me in the dress. And I have this dress
And-
sitting here for what?
And the thing is, the
That's a fact.
$2,000, you order the dress when it comes in, it has to get
altered, more
alteration.
money.
So that's more money on that's.
hair, makeup, all that.
Oh,
and then
no.
I paid my room.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. You running me my money back, sis. That's what's really going to happen.
Oh my god.
The uncle.
Embarrassment.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's just
That's crazy. That's
It couldn't be
crazy.
like his best friend. Like,
it should have
been
been
nobody.
anyone.
right? You're right. It should have been nobody.
It should have been anyone.
Nobody.
It's your wedding
Damn,
day, like 30
But I
minutes.
get what you mean, though. Like, why you didn't go choose a distant cousin or a friend of a friend of a friend of the family? Like, somebody
even-
that's like nobody. Like, my uncle? Really?
So now I'm at family reunion. There go my uncle. He slept with my wife to be.
Like,
Don't even call that wife to be. That's not. Ugh. Oh my god.
but you're right. It shouldn't have been nobody. 30 minutes
Facts.
before your
Your
wedding,
wedding.
like, if you.
No respect.
Nah.
No respect.
It's really not by force. Like, if you don't want to marry somebody, it could be the minute you could be at the altar about to say I do. If you don't want to do it, it's not by force. You can still say no. If you felt the urge to go sleep with somebody else, you should have went to your fiance and been like, hey, this ain't working out. I don't want to do this. My apologies. And
Being
then you
honest.
can go sleep with whoever you want to go sleep with.
Nah, like I don't believe in that. Even I understand it's like not by force, but like 30 minutes before we get married, you had the whole. I guess you
After we
know,
spent all
and
that money?
at the altar, you're like you better give me a damn good explanation.
And
For
money
what?
back.
And why we're not doing this? We done spent all this money.
Girl, it takes time and it takes money. You should have told me from the jump before I started getting into it.
And it takes two to tango. It takes two to
Listen.
tango.
Because at
All
the
I'm
altar is
saying-
crazy.
All I'm saying is, if the alternative is me getting married to you and then behind closed door you're sleeping with my uncle, we could be at the altar. Just let me know. Let me go my way. Because I would rather not be married to you and you sleeping with my uncle than I'm married to you 3 kids deep and I find out you've been sleeping with my uncle all this time.
Facts. Damn. Damn.
Let me know at the altar
Trauma.
if you have to. But like, don't, because now you've tied me up. Now I'm stuck with you for life.
As a mother of my kids. With a father.
Yeah, like now
That's
I'm stuck
true.
with you for life. Child, let me know before. Matter of
30
fact,
minutes before.
even if we're married, let me know before I pop out a kid. Please. So I can be free. So I can cut ties all the way through. Let me know before I pop out a kid.
That's true. Not
But I don't want no strings attached.
Because a kid, if kid is there, it's literally
Forever.
until we
Forever,
die.
ever.
Until we
Yeah.
die. Yo, as someone who recently just got married, 30 minutes before your wedding, how did you feel?
I would say nerves were high just because we were behind schedule wise. So there was that aspect. And then I guess just like having to like, this is really happening type thing. And then being the center of attention, which I don't like being. So from that point on, when you walk out and everyone sees you, you're center of attention
Yeah, for the rest of the night.
for the rest of the day, well, rest of the evening. But after I got up there, it was okay.
Yeah.
It was all right. You know, the sun kept beaming on my forehead.
Yo,
That
it was
sun
a
felt
great
nice.
day. It's
It was
not
a
that
very
because like the
good-
day before it was pouring.
It was terrible.
We drove to the location like
in rain.
in rain. It was
Yep.
pouring, and then the day of in the
Sunshine.
morning it was
Beautiful.
drizzling a little.
Yeah.
It was like cloudy, drizzling a little, and then like come time for wedding, I'm like, yo, the sun is too much now.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Bet your bottom dollar.
Oh, it was out there.
Oh, it sure
It
was.
was blazing.
Oh, it
It was
was.
hot.
But it was nice.
It was
All
a
look
great day.
beautiful.
You are definitely a drop dead gorgeous bride.
I know, right?
Like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah.
You were so beautiful.
I look at pictures all the time and I'm like, oh, wow. Like, I did look nice that day. Like, I looked good.
Yeah.
Because I'm not really a makeup person.
My
I'm
cousin did that on your face.
But and I'm not really much of like a all dressed up. I'm kind of like a mellow. So it was a lot. But to do it again, maybe not. But I'm glad it's done.
What would you differently? What would
Maybe
you
not.
do differently?
What would I do differently? Well, the planning process. I'm glad I did it. Like, so I'm glad I did it the way I did with choosing a venue that was not gonna allow for overcrowding or extra people that don't need to be there. It was a fight between me and parents, but we got through it. But now there's people that come up to you and they're like, "Oh, you didn't invite me to your wedding."
Okay.
Silent.
There was a limit.
There was a limit. Oh, but you didn't invite me.
There
I
was
had
a limit.
There was a limit. There was family members that didn't get invited, like people who probably should have been there over you. But it was that I'd be that part. That part was actually very like the more stressful part of it. I would
So
say.
would you try to have like more guests or less guests?
I would have kept it the same.
Okay.
It was beautiful.
But I probably should have got my boundary up from the day one.
Sooner.
Yeah, because I remember she called me like wedding Saturday. She called me Thursday. You're gonna have to change the seating chart. I was like, no. She's like, yes. The guy like 3:00 in the morning. She's like, yes, I'm sorry.
yeah.
So here I made the mirror seating chart. So I had to like take stuff out, go to the store, get it reprinted, cut it,
Yeah.
come back and do it again.
Yeah.
She's like, Gaelle. She's like, I'm sorry.
To appease.
I'm just like, I'm sorry.
please
3:00 in the
To
morning.
appease.
But having boundaries is like,
Oh my god.
How do you tell you like Haitian? I feel like with Haitian parents, when it comes to wedding, they want to invite this person, they want to invite that, they want to invite. It's a way of bragging to them.
Yeah.
But like you have to understand, we're not going to brag on my dime. We're not doing that.
we could do that at like the wedding party or the bridal shower, you know, but not the day
But
of the wedding.
even then, that's money you're shelling out for.
that's
The
true.
more guests you have, the more mouth to feed.
Yeah.
And like take tickets for like a wedding venue now for somebody to be invited. That's like a $250
Yep.
meal. That's basically what it is. So it's like $250
Per
for
person.
how like 150 guests.
That's a lot.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And it's like what you were saying with like a bragging thing amongst parents. It's like they'll be like, "Oh yeah, we have to invite so and so because they used to watch you when you were 3 years old." And
I don't remember them.
No.
What does that mean to me?
Or they'll tell you, I went to their kid's wedding, so you need
And
to
You have
invite
to
them.
invite like
Go plan a wedding and invite them.
No, literally. If you want to have people so bad, you want to go to a wedding so bad, you go have one.
yeah.
Honestly.
You go have a wedding and you invite all the people that you
Because
want
who
invite.
was there needed to be there. And I quite frankly, although I don't like being a center of attention, but it made the environment comfortable.
Yeah.
Because
it's
there's
like,
no
it's your
extras.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, it's my people.
Then like, if you're inviting like, especially like inviting people outside of the Haitian culture, and then like you have to either translate, because if it wasn't done in English, you have to translate for them. You can't leave them out of stuff because they're gonna feel like, oh, I don't understand what's going on. And if that's one thing I do, when I tell you I do not like doing, especially like if I'm in church and they're preaching and then I have to translate the Creole sermon to English, or I'm just like, I can't. They've asked me in church to do, I'm like, I'm not doing that. Because I feel like you're taking like my time concentrating on what you're saying is being taken away because I have to listen to what you're saying, process it, translate it in a different language to say it to somebody else.
And it delays the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then also because it's two different languages, the different languages have different connotations. They have different like
Verbs and
word
nouns.
usage.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Word usage. Like an expression in Creole won't mean like
The
translating
same.
word for word doesn't mean the same thing.
No.
Right.
So
Right.
I love
It's
being
so
Asian.
rough.
yeah. What's another thing about? Well, you know another thing I loved about your wedding, the destiny, because you know the dilemma I had destination, bridal shower.
Yeah.
Not bridal shower. Destination
bachelorette
party. That was fun.
Whew, that bachelorette was
that was fun. That was fun. That was really fun.
So Gaelle had a vision for her bachelorette, and she wanted to be in the sun,
I sure did.
and she wanted to be on a boat. She
Yo.
wanted to drive the boat.
She wanted to see her feet in the water.
Oh, yeah.
In the water.
So we took a cruise to the Bahamas.
With
How did that-
limitations.
With
That was
what?
fun.
Oh, she said, "See my feet in the water," and I
You
said,
say,
"With
"With
limitations."
Yo,
She said,
there
"Not
was
too
a
deep
funny
in the
story
water."
for that.
Listen, we don't need to talk about
We
it.
don't.
Listen, when we got there, like the surprise,
Was
that
amazing.
Right,
that
okay.
was the surprise.
yeah,
within
yeah.
itself.
Start with the planning. Start with the planning.
The planning of which one?
The bachelorette.
The Bachelorette. So I wanted something cost effective for everybody. I'm totally, because a lot of money's been shelling out with planning of the wedding. So I thought, okay, we need to make this cost effective for everybody. That way it's not a lot.
Yeah.
I like all inclusive stuff. So we're looking for something like that sort. So I definitely wanted to be in the sun. That was my game. And like, we love cruising. Cruising is like one of my top ways of traveling. And I hope to get back to it after
2 years. Somebody's getting pregnant.
oh my gosh. Anyways, but
I'm looking
so
for what she
I
said.
love going to the
Yeah.
travel agency. I have a particular one that I like to use, so we went there and she laid it out for me, and once we calculated everything, I was like, oh, this is great, $1,500, and we did a lot. It was the flight to and from Miami, included you getting on the boat. We went to the Bahamas, 2 stops in the Bahamas.
We had excursions.
We had excursions included in all that, food, drink. That was including the drink package.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
So that was a steal for me. So I hopped on that. And then as a thank you for the hard work that was done towards the
Wait,
shower.
before you even say, right? So we had discussed getting this particular thing that she's about to say.
Yeah.
But we were like, dang, okay, maybe not. Like, let's just take time. Like, you know, we already are gonna have a good time. We're shelling out this money. We don't need this extra thing, right? Continue.
So at Royal Caribbean's private island, Coco Cay, there was different sections, and I wanted a cabana because I wanted to plan the day on being on the beach. I wanted to be, and I kept seeing these cabanas that were over the water, and it looked like the Maldives, like that type of vibe. And I was like, oh, that would be so cool. But then when I went into check the price, it was a little high. And then we all were like, all right, let's not do it. And then, you know, I kept on it, kept staring at it. And then eventually, you know, Black Friday came around, and we love a deal. We love a deal.
sale.
We love a sale. So we originally, I think, opted for the beach cabana, which was just one on the sand. It was like a little hut somewhere that we could like go and sit and
Put
then
our
like
stuff,
put our
eat,
stuff,
and-
eat. But then I ended up upgrading us to the Maldive looking one. And I didn't tell anybody. Which was very, very hard to do because I was very excited to go and experience this cabana, but I couldn't say anything. The staff there at Coco Cay were amazing. I was able to like shuffle around all of them and like tell them, don't take us there directly. But he was just like, well, there's only one pathway over there. Yeah. So, but I was like, that's fine. Just, talk about it, but don't even like, mention anything like that's where we're going.
She got us good.
This is what happened, right? We get off we docked. We get off the boat. We're walking, and we meet Michael. Michael was our tour guide, and he's like showing us stuff. He's like, oh, this is where the pool is. I'm like, oh, this is nice. This is nice. He's like, this is where this is. This is nice. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna take you guys there to show you this place, but we're not gonna stay there for long. He's walking towards the water cabana. In my head, I'm like, why are we showing something like
we're not gonna stay.
I'm like, what kind of marketing? What kind of marketing would show somebody what they can't afford? Like, where does that make sense?
What's the point of that? And then this one sees the name tag It has like a little board that said the last names, like her last name's party. And then she sees it. She's starting to record and turn around. And I'm like,
Gaelle, this is... You're lying. You're lying. Gaelle, you're lying.
And I'm like, what is going on? First of all, I don't know why I'm here. This is not where we're supposed to be.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm hungry. I want food. I want to go sit and eat. I don't want to look at this. And then like she keeps going. She's like, surprise, guys. I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? And I see the little tag. It says, I was like, no.
What's funny is it took them a while. And what's crazy is that I was recording for a while, and like he kept talking about it, and I was just like, oh, they're not catching on. So that's why I was finally at like the entrance of the thing. I'm like, surprise, like, because nobody knew. That was a hard one.
That was so much fun on there.
Cocoa Beach Club, they took care of us really well over there.
Food.
Michael, Michael, if you ever see this, thank you.
Yeah,
Miami Vice. Oh my God, the shark. So we're swimming, right? There's
lemon.
No, I have to tell the story. There's lemon sharks swimming, right? Alex and I was like, okay, we're gonna go snorkeling, but like we see like the snorkeling gear that they have. It's not new. It's something like everybody uses. I'm guessing they just wash it, put it in, and everybody's using it. I was like, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna go in, dive. When we're out of oxygen, we're gonna come back up. Yeah, and we're gonna do that. So we snorkeled a little bit. We didn't see much, just like fish swimming around, and we didn't see much.
So then the people in the cabana next to us, they all get out the water.
Yes, everybody's out of the water. And then like
the white people left the black people in the water.
Bianca was in the water. Gaelle is in the water. I'm laying on the cabana on the little chair.
My God.
And then she's like, I don't mean to alarm you guys, but I'm like, huh? Shark. I'm like, what shark? And that's when he's like, what?
Gaelle was...
Listen, Bianca is laying. So we had this like, it's like a yoga mat, but it's thicker. It's like a yoga mat. And she's laying on the yoga mat. If you've ever seen a fish flopping out of water, that's how I'm describing the situation. Bianca flops onto the deck.
Yep.
And then it's like a good
height. It's a good height.
I don't know how she did it.
That core muscle.
Had a drink in her hand, laying on this mat. This girl flops onto the deck. Here I am dying. I'm dying. Gaelle is screaming to get her out of the water because Gaelle cannot swim. And Gaelle, I'm trying to grab her hand. I'm like, Gaelle, stop struggling. Because I'm dying laughing. Yo. And like this whole commotion is going on. The shark's already gone.
Mind you, now I'm like behind Gaelle, so trying to help her get out the water, but Gaelle just keeps panicking.
Like, get me out of the water.
She's like, no, guys, it's not funny. Guys. Come on. It wasn't. Look at them laughing.
And like, there was a hammock that was over the water.
Yeah.
And that was like the lowest point on the deck that I could get to. But again, everyone has gotten themselves out of the water. They already gave us a whole instruction before we got to the cabana about stingrays. I was not interested.
To be fair, I was still in the water with her.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm trying to get her to calm down so she can heave herself onto the hammock and Michelle can grab her and I will push her legs. But Gaelle is so panicked, she's not hearing none of that. Like, she's just like, no, get me out. I'm trying to.
As I'm hanging on the side of the hammock, literally, one leg is up. My arm, I had no upper body to get the rest of my body up.
I should have gave you some of mine.
You should have.
I should have gave you some of mine.
That was a lower platform than the deck.
No. And I think like this is gonna sound so bad, but like it was the actual panic and fear in her eyes.
Look at your friends. These are your friends. We your sisters. Look.
That's the funniest thing ever. And
That's funny.
His thing is like, listen. And the thing is like, when Gaelle is mad, and like her eyes are just like,
she gets so like,
and she's yelling at me. I understand she's mad, and I understand that I'm making her more mad because I'm laughing
and not extending a help.
I can't help it.
You panicking.
And listen, I'm telling her, if the worst, it's a lemon shark. The worst it's gonna do is give you a boo boo. It's not gonna live it back.
What's yeah, Got that core muscle.
I'm there trying to be, Gaelle, I
that
got
was
you.
so
I got
funny.
you. Like, we could do this.
Yeah, I'm
Get
like-
me out the water. Get me.
I'm like, you need to, and I'm telling her, you know how like somebody's panicking, you're telling them you need to calm down. They're not calming down. I keep saying you need to calm down.
She
you
not.
need to calm
Needless
down.
to say, I didn't get back in the water after that.
Yeah, we went to the pool.
And we stayed at the pool.
Yeah.
But that
Oh,
was a time.
so funny.
And I'm glad that it was like affordable for everyone because like, and it was not on a holiday.
Yeah.
It was perfect
So
timing
nobody
because it
had
was
to-
winter.
Nobody had to cancel plans.
Was it
with their
winter?
families.
It was
It
end of
was like-
winter.
It's beginning, I think it's like beginning of March.
March.
Was it? So yeah, in the winter. Yeah.
So we got that sun did me justice. But then I came back and the sunburn was
I love the
was
sun.
serious.
yeah.
I love this.
But I love a cruise.
Yeah.
When we went to go try on dresses for your wedding, I
Yeah.
still had the tan lines from the cruise.
Oh yeah, yeah.
A time was had.
And
But-
more to come.
More to come.
Yes.
yes.
And we're
Right.
going to Costa Rica.
Bang, bang.
So tell us, how did you decide to go to Costa Rica? Like, why did you choose Costa Rica?
So for the longest time, my fiance he's always wanted destination wedding, but because of like some person, I was like, I can't do destination wedding. But God is working, in our favor. He's working for us.
Hallelujah.
So something was patent, I was like,
This girl said
destination you
patent.
want, destination you shall have.
Ooh.
So we called the same travel agency that we've used for forever. They always did us right.
They sure did.
Yeah. So we called them and I was like, I want to have a wedding in like the fall. And they gave me a list. They asked me like, where do you want to go? I was like, I knew like I wanted Aruba, but Aruba was like rooms per night were like $600. I was like, yeah, there's no way. Like that's too much on having guests paying for that much. And then they sent us more countries and we were looking at, and then my fiance found a couple who recently got married in Costa Rica, and he's had some friends who've been to Costa Rica before. He was like, have you looked into Costa Rica? I was like, no, I haven't, but like I'll look into it. And then he showed me the video. I was like, oh, this is nice. This is nice. So then I called the travel agency. I was like, oh, how about Costa Rica? And then they gave us the numbers. Then I tell you, like, it couldn't have been more perfect. It was like the cheapest price I could find for like was like any other deals that you have. So like they worked with us. They gave us a great deal. So that's why we decided on Costa Rica. It was
I'm
like
excited.
it's like the main reason in looking at those countries, like which is affordable for the guests. Because I know when you were getting married, we were also looking at destination, and I was just like, oh my god, this is
Pricey.
expensive.
Yeah.
This is expensive. But the one thing I will say about destination wedding is that it's less on the couple planning it, because here when you plan a wedding in America, it's amazing. Like it's so much because you have flowers. I remember when she was planning hers, like this lady was like, if you don't have $10,000 minimum, don't
can't
bother.
talk.
I'm not working with you.
Basically.
Can you imagine somebody telling you for flowers for the wedding, if you don't have $10,000 minimum, we cannot work together?
I guess I ain't getting married.
You'll get there. You'll get there. So then,
And that's
The
like
5 boys.
that's silk or real.
yeah.
That yeah, both.
I just want to say real quick,
Yeah.
I rebuke it.
Yeah.
Yo, but yeah, I feel like destination is so much less on the couple because it's like you have to plan the venue. Venues nowadays is like 20 grand and up. It's just so crazy with the prices, and with the whole package of what we got, it was like the price couldn't have been. I thought it was great, so that's why we decided on Costa Rica. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm excited.
I can't wait. I can't wait to go look like a bad, bald-headed baddie.
Bald headed.
Don't play with me.
Imagine I showed up bald-headed.
I mean,
That's up to you.
bald headed.
Would you?
That's outside the requirement.
As you
Bald-headed.
guys,
Yo.
She said that's not a requirement.
as you guys are like planning your weddings, or you already had your wedding or whatever, how would you feel if like somebody showed, are there like requirements for your bridesmaids, and how do you deal with like somebody showing up outside the requirements? Like what are the requirements for a bridesmaid?
If I ask for natural hair,
This is what I'm going to say, right? If a bride ask for certain things within reason, I think those things should be honored, because it's not like the bride is picking somebody off the street. They're picking their best friends, their friends, their families, you know?
They pick you.
So they're picking you to be part of their day. You have to also keep in mind those pictures that they have, they will be looking at those pictures perfectly for the rest of their lives.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do something to like
go outside
of the guidelines for that picture, every time that bride looks at that picture for the rest of their life, they're gonna be like, this, you know, you don't want that. No. So for me, I think I said, I don't think I had much requirements, because like the dresses were the same color, but you pick your style. The shoes,
hardest thing to do.
Oh my god,
easiest thing to do.
It's the easiest thing to do. You pick a style that you want, and the things you could wear the dress later on because something that you picked, you know, you liked it. It's not like I picked something. And the thing is, like, what I don't like is like when you have a bridal party with, they're obviously all different sizes.
Yeah,
you pick one dress,
it might not look.
It may flatter this person and not flatter the other one.
Yeah.
And like one thing about me, I hate being uncomfortable in clothes. If I feel uncomfortable, I'm not wearing it. So if you pick something for me and I'm uncomfortable in it, and then I don't want to say I have no say, but it's like, oh, because it's my day, you're wearing whatever I want.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like that for the bride either. As a bride, I wouldn't do that. But for me, it was the same color, different styles, whatever style you wanted. For hair, I think I said, like, whatever you want, except for braids. Now I'm adding no ball heads. I don't want no ball heads. My bridal party. Natural hair. What if I did whatever you do?
What if I did my bowl cut for the wedding? Like the 90s bowl cut?
She's adding that to the list.
Oh, that's on the list now. Okay. All right.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Yeah,
okay.
I'm
well,
okay
that's
with
not
that.
what I'm doing anyways.
I know you're not doing that. I know you're not doing that. I'm okay with that though.
Yeah.
No ball heads or no, I don't like braids. Do I want braids? Because it's a destination wedding. You know, you want to be like vacate. No, like I understand, because I'm like, take this also as a vacation for you. Because if braids are easy, I like maybe like the boho braids. Make it look cute. Don't come with like ugly looking braids. I don't know what you call it. But
so
like,
if I went to the African aunties and got boho braids with the human hair and everything, like you'd be like, yeah?
Yeah.
No.
I have a lot to think about now.
Yeah, I would be okay with that. I would be okay with that. I don't want braids like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like what you have now. Nothing is wrong with that braids. That's good for vacation. You go on vacation, that's good. But I don't want.
You need it
So I
to be
would
cute.
need to be. If I did the boho braids, they would have to be black.
Not some outrageous color. Like, the thing is, you have to think, like, it has to match your outfit.
I think I would just want it to be black.
I just want it to be black too.
It has to. I don't mind the color. Like, it has to, but you have to look.
But then
that
also,
has to look good.
How would I style that on the wedding day? I don't know how it would.
Right.
Mousse, and
Or
leave it down.
Yeah, you just do a little swoop thing in the back, let it hang. Because it's natural hair. You put mousse in it, you curl it, but it look nice. I don't mind that.
I see why you picked it.
Yeah.
I'll think about it. I'll let you know.
Yeah. But yeah, no ball heads. Definitely no ball heads.
And I feel like, you know, with some of the stuff that the bride asked for, it's only like you said yes to this person, so you're also saying yes to whatever they're asking you to do. Now, they're within reason.
Yeah.
Like if they're telling you to show up with natural hair colors, then you do so. If they're telling you to show up with nude shoes, then you do so. Like don't come with white shoes, because then it's like, well, what are you doing?
Nails, neon green nails.
I wanted something very natural looking on the nails, because again, it's just part of the look, you know. So I feel like, you know, within reason, but you know, there's always people that might not listen, so there's that. But I mean, what can you do?
Yeah, kick them out.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Can you imagine? Like, no, unfortunately, you cannot work with us.
I can imagine that would be a very hard conversation to have on your wedding day.
Of the wedding, because there's so much already going
on.
Why would it be hard? You didn't listen.
No, it's not that, because that's the last. Because think about it, that's the last thing the bride would want.
Stress.
Because like Gaelle said, like when 30 minutes before she walked down the aisle, she was thinking, "Oh my God, I'm really about to do this. Like,
right.
I'm really gonna do this."
Now you're short one person.
Like, to think about now you having to like kick one person out. That's too many. That's too much.
Yeah,
That changes the dynamic of
and then now for the like after the wedding, then now you gotta address the situation with that person,
or even the entire wedding. You're thinking about this situation that just happened, as opposed to thinking about yourself and your partner.
So
yeah. So photographer wise, do you guys, when you were picking your photographers, right? Why you look at me like that?
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, when you guys were picking your photographers, did you have a certain look you wanted for your pictures? Did you have a certain like tone? Like, you know how sometimes people have like a browner tone to their pictures versus like a crystal clear. Like, did you have an idea of what you wanted your pictures to look like, and did that determine what photographer you went with?
You can go first.
Well, I didn't want the tones, but I wanted like a vibe type thing. When we went to the gardens, we went to a garden to do our engagement pictures, and I really loved them. I've been watching this photographer for a while, so me picking her, I knew she was going to do good work. And then I also seen other couples pictures at my venue to see where they took pictures at, to see where would I go. A regret of mine is not having enough time to take some of the other pictures that I would have wanted, like the veil shots and all that. I felt like the day got really compressed and rushed towards the end because of the schedule being behind. Because there's a couple pictures that I wanted. I wanted pictures by the bar inside the hotel's lobby, because a lot of it looks very Manhattan, like 1990s type of vibe, and I liked that. So I wanted to do that, but you know, the pictures came out well.
Yeah, they were great.
They were very good.
Really nice.
I don't have any complaints really. Yeah. The video I wish was a little longer.
Yeah.
Yo, that's one thing, because you know how like our parents like, oh, come watch our wedding, like
It's
that's
like the-
that's
I watched the whole thing.
thing. You're there from the hotel, them getting ready, them getting out of the car, then go inside the building, them posing to take pictures is in the video. Happy hour, the whole reception,
People
the
are
ceremony,
talking to them in
Even
the
with
camera.
tonight.
to them leaving. You have the whole thing. Nowadays, they tell you videography, and you get like what,
10 minutes.
15, 20 minutes?
10.
Yours was 10?
Mine's 10.
That's 10, and you're asking me for $5,000 for 10 minutes.
Yeah. I wish I had more of a discussion with them that morning to really see what was included, because I wanted people to like stop people and say, "Oh, do you have anything to say for the bride or groom?"
and stuff like that.
That would have been nice.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the reasons why it's like I didn't really care much for a videographer, because I'm like, what, you're gonna give me 10 minutes? I can just have everybody at the wedding record something on their phone and send it to me. I promise you, I'm gonna have an hour of stuff. So like for me, it was just looking for a photographer, but like, because of mine being destination, when they get to the hotel, I had to pay a vendor's fee, and then like I have to pay for them to come. You gotta pay for their flight, you gotta pay for their hotel room. That was getting really pricey. So I was looking at a photographer in Costa Rica. I did find one, but like I think it was like 2006 for like about 4 hours of content, and any additional hour would have been $300.
It's crazy.
Gosh.
And I'm like, think about it. The whole thing from ceremony to reception, that's a good 5 to 6 hours. So I'm already out of hours then. I would want like getting ready shots.
Yeah.
Like me getting ready, my fiance getting ready. I would also want shots of the bridal party, shots of us walking, you know, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I would have to add content. But luckily for me, when I tell you, God works in mysterious ways. So at work, I have one of my group leaders. She's 2 group leaders above. I guess she's my GLs. And then she kept asking about the wedding. I was like, no, I'm just planning stuff. And then she's like, do you have a photographer yet? I was like, no, I didn't even know she did pictures. She was a photographer. When I tell you, she showed me her website and there was one picture, I was like, yes.
She's the one.
Yes, that's
She's
it.
the one.
When I tell you, we were just sitting in the room and just like, I was crying. I was just like, oh my God, thank you. It was just,
You said you were crying.
yeah.
Okay.
It was,
It was an emotional moment, like just finding that.
You
that
know,
sounds like a stress relief.
Someone would have taken her photography business seriously, that someone could have been taking some pictures.
That someone is walking in the wedding.
But someone.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
It doesn't matter. But that someone could have been the second photographer.
No.
Someone could have been the second photographer. But
we are here to make sure you are good. So she has a day
their
off.
sweet time. Right. Okay, someone is taking their sweet time.
The website is coming. It's coming.
Okay. This website has been.
It's been coming for years.
First of all,
tomorrow.
I had to take a break because I had other things going on. Okay. But like, I'm gonna fit it into the schedule. Okay. It's coming.
We're gonna get it done.
We're gonna get it done.
Just like that.
Thank you.
But yeah, so I have found a photographer. The next thing was the DJ. Right, I feel like music is very important, especially for us being Haitians. I want chansonnette française, for the reception.
She wants French love songs.
Yeah, for the reception, like we're eating kind of thing. Same. And you know, like your Haitian music, your Afro beats, and it's like you need a good DJ that knows how to play, like read the crowd. Good. Yo. So I think the DJ that they have on their website. My thing is when we go vacationing out the country, usually whatever DJ they have, they're usually pretty good.
Yeah, multicultural.
They're really very good.
Diverse.
So I'm hoping the DJ they have there, since it being all inclusive resort, I'm hoping it's a good DJ. But the DJ that they put on the information that they sent me, I went and found them on YouTube. Tell me why is this guy just the EDM thing? I was like, what is that? That better not be the DJ that we get. But the thing is that I have to curate a playlist. Yeah. I have to curate a playlist myself to give to them, which your sister has helped me with.
Yeah.
She literally did that in 4 hours.
She told me about
wow.
it. Yeah, she told me about it. Yeah.
She made a playlist for the reception and the ceremony.
Oh,
wow. The cocktail hour and the reception. Yeah.
Y'all just got some talent in your family.
I know, right? She was on it. She was on it. So I feel like DJ is very important. Music is very important because that's the life of the party.
DJ Juice.
Yeah.
Food, music is higher up than I would say decoration. Because not many people are going to really remember your decoration, how it looks.
Because they're sitting on
the table. They're going to remember your food.
Of course.
Oh, yes.
And they're going to remember if the music or the party was lit.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And let me say, the DJ and the food
was good.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't have time to really sit and enjoy the food because I kept getting pulled to go do stuff.
I wish for the happy hour.
And I wish I stayed for the cocktail hour.
You didn't go to the happy hour?
No, she was busy looking for people for pictures.
Oh. I guess I forsake my maid of honor duties.
You know
when I tell you, I went to eat. Girl,
you know when I eat, my stomach get a little bit big, and I'm just like, we about to take pictures. I want to look good. I want to look right. Where was the pictures?
I'm sorry.
But it's okay though.
That's another regret of mine was not getting enough family group pictures. Like again, schedule got crammed.
Yeah.
So
it was just like
still had a good
it's
time.
Like if you don't, then you paying for the extra hour that they're saying. So if you want to stay on schedule,
you just gotta keep pushing.
That's
on.
one thing. That's one thing I didn't know because we're so used to they were late. Oh, the wedding is late, but you don't realize
the wedding.
If you go over the time you're allotted for, you're paying for it. Mm-hmm. Even if it's the last wedding of the day, you're paying for it.
You're paying them. Then if you want the music to stay, you're going to pay them an extra hour.
You're paying for the bar
to stay open.
Everything.
Yeah. You got to pay for everything.
Because they did talk. They had that conversation with me while we were walking away, and I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not paying for another hour.
It's not happening.
Can you imagine another $7,000 for just an hour?
I didn't even ask how much it was. I was just like, girl.
I can imagine it would be $7,000.
Well, let me tell you, your cocktail hour was.
I wish I could see it live.
Yo, you had an Asian. There was an Asian station.
That's what I wanted. Every station had a story.
Yes, they had the little to-go Chinese food container.
And I picked that one on purpose because we, as a couple, always ate Chinese food. And that's why I picked it to be there, because I love the little takeout. And
So you gave us a taste of what you and your husband like.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
I feel honored.
and then the pasta, because we like going out to Olive Garden a lot.
So there was
So that was there, and I wanted to see the wheel and process, the mixing the pasta.
that was
It
good.
was so beautiful.
Yeah.
As much as I love food, I missed out. But it's okay.
It was good.
I ain't gonna miss out the
My
next one.
fiance loved the sliders. Like,
The sliders.
They had the
I
sliders.
picked those two because it was hard.
It was
When you have a cultural background, and then you have like American making the food, you really gotta like pick.
Yes, because you know how
What will your
how
guest be able
critical
to
Haitians
enjoy?
can be of food. It's mean.
Chicken na blanche.
Chicken sans sel.
The chicken is white.
Salé.
The chicken
It's
has no
not
salt.
cooked.
Yo.
They didn't even clean the chicken.
Listen,
Yo.
Ça pas nettoyé.
yeah, they're
Ça ça y est là. Ça
What
ça
is
y est
this?
là.
What is this?
they're a very picky group to please. So that was
Yo.
important to me, especially that I didn't have like a Haitian chef
Yeah.
readily available at that site. So, but I feel like, we did the best we could to include our story into the wedding itself.
Yeah.
And I'm happy. I'm happy that it went. But a tip I would say for people: don't miss the cocktail hour. Just come hang out with people. You'll have enough time to have your moment.
Yeah, that's true.
I had if it was like a quick 5-minute moment together and then we go back, I would have been fine with that. Now that I'm thinking about it again.
Even if you're walking in the wedding, please go eat. Don't be like me.
Don't do you?
Yeah, be like me. Go eat.
Because me, I got a flowy dress and I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go find the food.
And that's why I made sure like I had a A-line dress instead of like I didn't want nothing fitted down. Like I was like, I'm eating. Your girl loves food, okay? I'm eating.
I was
And
too
I'm
worried
just
about
like,
looking good. I was like,
I was not. I picked. Listen, I wanted to eat. I'm making sure like I get. Oh my god.
Naughty, crazy,
I'm
curvy, wavy.
making I'm making sure I get a dress that's going to look flattering even on the full stomach.
Yeah.
That's very important.
Because them satin dresses, I got a few of them in my closet from weddings I walked in. But nobody does it like Haitians with weddings and their bridal parties.
Oh my god.
You know why I say that? Because they have a queen,
Yes.
they have a king,
Yes.
they have junior bridesmaids, they
have a junior.
No, they have a junior bride. They
Junior
have
bride?
somebody who looks like them as a bride.
Then they have the mini couple,
Yep.
Yeah.
and then a ring bearer.
The
Then the
they have
flower
the
girl.
girls. They
The
have
ring bearer got
princesses.
2 girls next to him. Flat out. Sometimes.
Yeah.
They have princesses.
Yes,
And
the
then they
princesses.
got the choreography to walk in.
Yeah, to walk down the aisle.
That's what
Like
we
it's
about
a
to do.
full
The
dance.
kisses. Y'all better not. If y'all do some of that behind my back,
I had the
I'm coming down a hose.
We're not doing that. I will put my foot. We're not doing that.
Girl,
I had
can
the
you
opportunity of
imagine?
being a queen.
How was it?
I mean, you're just like the bride. Like I had a big white dress on too.
Oh,
It was just unnecessary.
Yeah, it's a lot of unnecessary.
But like, there's different cultures have different things. I mean, I guess it's better than what like in the African culture, depending on the country, you're gonna have to pay up a dowry.
Oh yeah, we don't do dowries. Bring a goat and 2 cows.
Or Asian culture too.
Yeah.
Dowries.
Yeah.
At least they don't have that.
You want a horse?
No, but I'll take a horse though. I would love a horse. Recently, when I went to edit at your house with your fiance, we went to walk Zuri.
Yeah, he
and
told
we
me.
touched the horses. Oh my guys, they're so.
Look at Gaelle's face.
Oh, there's another cool story. We gotta tell you about the horse.
No.
That cruise never happened.
Another day.
That
Another
cruise
day.
never happened.
The cruise that you was telling your
cruise
friend in university
never
that your
happened.
friend
Your friends
was
went
on
to?
cruise?
That cruise never occurred. Anyways, but yeah, I would love a horse. I wanna learn to ride horses.
They're fun.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I would
We should
love
take
to.
horse riding lessons.
Yeah.
By yourselves.
No, with
So
you.
you can have a better experience. No.
Yeah.
I'm not interested.
No.
What?
No.
Ride a horse.
So I have some quick did you know facts about weddings that I found on the web. Let's see. Do you know why like brides wear a veil?
I don't.
To separate the man and the woman.
No.
Oh.
Anybody?
I don't know.
I don't.
Go ahead.
So wasn't it because I feel like it also ties in with the second one too. It was to hide all the women because they used to like try to kidnap them.
Oh no, that's another one.
That's another one.
So the bride one, the veil is fearing evil spirits were jealous of the bride's happiness, so they would cover her face. So like, or anybody who wanted to like wish the bride ill will, like they wouldn't see her face, basically.
Oh, wow.
So they wouldn't know who the bride was to like hurt her or something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then like carrying the bride over the threshold was a superstition that began in the medieval Europe, where they believed that the brides were vulnerable and the evil spirits were able to get them like at their feet. So the groom carried them in to protect them from the evil spirit. They believed a lot in the evil spirits.
Yeah.
And then another one is like, why would they carry a bridal bouquet? That one is a funky one. So because they didn't shower a lot,
Oh Lord, they cover up the smell.
Oh
my
they had the bouquet as like a perfume. And for
Why are you not
couples,
taking a shower?
because back then they didn't really shower that much.
Yeah.
So then, like for brides who didn't really care much of the scent, it was also to ward off like evil spirits.
Yeah.
Basically. And for people who didn't care for the scent, they would put like garlic and herbs and like stuff like that in their bouquet. Yeah.
What an expensive tradition they started.
No, for real.
Bridal
Oh my
bouquets?
god, bridal bouquets are
The bouquet by itself, 300 and up.
yeah.
I was gonna say
If you want the it gets to that.
It
If
gets
you
to
want the cascading one,
Yeah,
that's an
the
expensive. If you want one with like the a full bouquet, the type of
I would think
flowers
the fuller
that
it is, the
the more money. The flowers, depending on the flower, which flower is in season, that also affects the price.
I will walk down the aisle deux mains deux pieds. Listen,
Barehanded.
Listen.
Yo, and then that also started the bouquet toss tradition, touching the bride, yet better running off with a piece of her wedding dress was considered to bring good luck and impending proposal for another person.
Also,
The
that's why they do
bouquet-
the trails. Wait, sorry.
No,
say
so
that
like the bouquet toss, if you caught the bouquet,
again?
or if you were able to get a piece
of her
of
dress.
of her dress, that means you would cut her dress and take a piece with you. That was
my dress.
Yes, that was to bring
Back
good
in the
luck.
day, they probably
Good luck.
God forbid.
Yeah, and then also the bouquet toss was invented to escape as an escape strategy for like mobs and stuff. So like they would and then the bride dips. Like, yeah. Another one was the best man. You know why? Like they have best men.
Why?
It used to be best swordsman because back then you would pick the best fighter to fight for you in case somebody comes to take your bride.
Oh.
And then
my
back then, like the groomsmen party, like they were there to protect the bride, not really the man, but then like it became to like best man, and they stood by the man. But it used to be to protect the bride, so you would
It's a lot
get
of
the best
protection.
swordmen.
No,
I know,
for
right?
real.
They
The
believe,
devil?
yeah, a lot of
From
evil
evil?
spirit, and so yeah, it
I
was
guess that's why they
awesome.
call it the medieval times.
That was a good one. That was a good one. I like that. That was a good one. That was a good one.
I forgot to laugh.
Haters, yo.
You said it so nice. I guess that's why they call it.
That was so funny though. That was funny. That was funny. But yeah, that's my little did you know section.
But what about the bridesmaids one?
The bridesmaids? Oh, that was a strategy to like if I think I read about it. I think I forgot to
What
write
was
it
you
down.
saying about it?
I think I
When,
read that.
oh, here it is. It's here. So, wedding party. In ancient Rome times, there was a law that required witness to be present at the wedding. 10 witnesses to be exact. 5 bridesmaids and 5 groomsmen. During this time, the bridal party dressed like the bride and groom in order to confuse evil spirit or jealous guests to neither one of them could harm the newlywed.
You just got saved at this point.
Yeah, that's why they had bridal parties.
Around the right part. Like they were trying to kidnap them.
Yeah, they would like that was to save them. Yeah. And like Go ahead. Say what
Just to
you're gonna say.
piggyback off of what you were saying earlier about like the cost of weddings and like traditions or whatever. Listen, I'm at a point where if y'all really want Alex to have a wedding and you want to invite everybody under the sun, stars, and the moon, I'm finna hop the border, go get married in Canada so everybody can pay for themselves. You want to come and spectate? Go ahead. You cover your own $250. Because in Canada, they don't run that whole like, you pay for everybody. Everybody pays for themselves.
So you have to pay for yourself.
Yeah, like if the
Like it's
cost,
not an option like how
No.
it is.
And it's accepted in society. Like, that's how
like
it is.
if you want to come to my wedding, you can invite everybody you want. They're paying for themselves.
Because I know now, like I've been to a wedding where I had to pay like $150.
There's some venues that it'll be like and it's based on the venue. So the venue might be like it's $300 per head, it's $150 per head, it's $250 per head.
Yeah.
That's fine. So and the venues are normally very big as well, so they can take up to like 200, 300 people.
Wow.
But everybody's paying for themselves.
Yeah.
You don't pay for people
that's
to
If
come.
we could
awesome.
introduce that into this society
Yo,
here, on this
yo.
side of the border here.
Yeah.
Because the price just keeps going up.
Yeah.
No, honestly.
In the United States, you tell people, oh, you got to pay.
They're not
You know how-
coming.
you know how short
They're
your
not
list would be?
coming.
They're not coming.
And
And they're going to
that's-
talk about you.
Yes. And I feel like too, for me, that's one of the reasons why I was like really okay with the destination wedding, because after doing our list, we realized how many people we had. And I'm like, yeah, if I'm going based off like the price of, I was going based off the price of your wedding. I was like, there's no way.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, for the destination, it forces them to pay for, because like they have to pay for their flight, they have to pay for their stay. They have to. The only thing they don't have to pay once they pay for the flight, they get. I mean, their stay, they get food because it's all inclusive resort. But then it's like that also forced me to not worry about certain people. I literally gave them the invitation, and
Knowing
I'm
they're not
waiting
coming.
for them to tell me that they're not coming because I knew they weren't coming.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, so it's like because of that, like I wanted to it's like you're literally paying for your own vacation.
Yep.
So like I found this little, it's like I wanted to do like a price comparison, right? From 2020 to 2024, right?
Ay.
Your favorite state. In Texas, weddings were $20,300 in 2024, like an average. They're now $29,432. In New Jersey, they were $30,357 in 2020. They're now $45,586.
At least mine only went up 9,000.
New Jersey is one of the most expensive states again,
for weddings. Yeah.
Dang.
For PA, it was 26,400 in 2020. It is now 31,892.
Oh, that's
in
not a bad
2020.
jump. That's only like 5,000.
In New York,
Oh Lord.
it was 27,533 in 2024. An average wedding in New York is 45,422.
up there.
Yeah. Maryland used to be 27,498. Maryland is now 37,121.
In Maryland.
Maryland. Maryland. Yeah.
That's like big jump.
crazy.
But then
Yeah.
I also feel bad for those 2020 brides.
Oh, they went
After
through
That
March.
was COVID.
Yeah, they went
COVID
through it.
happened and like money was
Canceled
out.
everything.
But to think about it, that's one thing. Like my fiance, I feel like it was a joke. We were like, "Should we get married in COVID? Should we get?" And he's like, "Cause it would have been so much." Now I'm like, I wish we got married in COVID because dang, yeah,
No.
Yeah.
It definitely is an eye opener, and unfortunately, the industry is only going to keep going up, and they can, because people are still going to be able
Get
to pay.
married.
Still,
Yeah.
people are still getting
Like
married.
floral
Everybody
budgets
wanna get
now
married.
probably can't be 10 or less than 10. And if you're doing less than 10, you're really doing bare minimum.
Yeah.
And you know, florists are getting away with it, photographers are getting away with it. Like there's
Yeah.
nothing
Yo, it
extra that
was
they're giving you. They're actually
Yeah.
taking things away from the packages and then hiking up the prices.
Yeah.
Especially when you say a wedding.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I saw this video on Instagram a couple of years ago. This girl was like, "Yeah, I'm having a big celebration. We want to do celebration for me. I just want to know like how much it would be for 200 people and all that." They're like, "Oh yeah, with food, everything." $5,000. She signed a contract for $1,000. I think 2 weeks before the wedding, she let slip that it was a wedding. They're like, "Oh, we need to renegotiate, revisit the contract,"
No, you already
and like they recorded her for like
10.
25.
Yeah.
25.
She was like, why? I'm inviting the same amount of people.
Everything is the
eating
same.
the same food.
It's the title.
It's literally the title change. And I'm getting a $20,000 plus. Like,
Adjustment.
why?
Wow.
Yeah. Like, as soon as they hear wedding, there's just like...
Give me my money.
It's just like
It's
the
sick.
price. It's really crazy. The price just
sick.
goes up.
And once you start into it, you sign contract with venue, like you're kind of into it, so you just gotta keep going. Even in the process, I was taking things away, I was removing things that were part of my dream, although it still came out beautiful. And like my florist actually she held it down. She gave me things that I didn't even ask for, and she was amazing for that. Because I took things away. Yeah. And she could probably sense that it was a budget thing, and she still included some of the stuff, which was amazing.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
You know, having a person like that is awesome.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna get that from everybody else. I mean, when that lady was like, if your budget's under $10,000, don't talk to me. Like, she's serious. She
that was literally on her Instagram page.
Yeah.
It said it like in the bio thing. If your budget is not for that 10,000 and up, please don't
talk
contact
to me.
Yeah.
Talk to me nice or don't talk to me at all.
Yo,
No, for real.
At some point, this whole inflation thing that's hitting in every direction, it gotta stop.
And one thing I'm realizing, weddings in America is so expensive, but so people are doing more destination.
Of course.
But then I'm like, destinations are becoming such a thing now. They're gonna become expensive.
Yeah.
And
Then they're gonna go to Canada.
Yep.
Alex's wish.
So in Canada, you pay for your floral decoration, you pay for the DJ and stuff like that. But the venue, which is usually the most expensive one,
yeah,
it's covered by the...
I'm assuming you probably put forth like a deposit to hold your spot for that night or whatever. But the price that they tell you per head to feed the people, to sit the
It's
people and
based
all
off
stuff,
who you invite.
they pay it.
So
Like,
when you
don't
do
pay
like an invitation, if I were to like, I'm sending out the invitation, when you get the invitation to RSVP,
it's
so
in there.
So
It
like
tells
it
you
says
$250 per person.
So when you say yes, it sends you to put your card to put your information.
I think
it depends how you set it up. Is that
Yeah.
it's like Cash App, Venmo,
I think you give the money to the person.
to the couple.
Yeah.
Okay.
You pay the money to the couple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
so
then
I
they'll
thought
pay.
the money went to the venue.
No.
But it's like I'm collecting money from all my guests to pay for the
Yeah.
venue.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Until you get
And people
late people.
No, you have a deadline. There's no late.
Yeah, there's a deadline, and then people still give gifts and give money. Oh, yeah.
Canada, it is for you people.
Yeah.
Well,
Like
I'm
this
passport ready.
Good for 10 years.
Listen.
The American culture with weddings is it's crazy. It's crazy. Did y'all see the Ambani wedding?
The who?
Ambani family?
Yes.
Oh, the one where they invited
the Jenners. Oh, the
The
Kardashians.
Jenners. They invited Rihanna. They had an event where
didn't
Rihanna
watch
was
it.
singing.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't watch it either, but it was all over social media.
Yeah,
they
the
had
photos of
they
the
had
guests.
Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber was paid $10 million
Next.
to sing at their wedding.
Oh, I think I did.
Yeah.
But you have to let us
Rihanna
know.
was singing? I'm sorry.
Rihanna was singing like it was like a couple months before, and then a month after, like maybe 2 months after that,
probably
Justin
didn't.
Bieber was there, and then just it was a lavish wedding. I think they're the richest family in India.
Y'all got a brother?
Oh my god!
A brother, a cousin, and
Yo.
You will have to let us know in the comments your thoughts on American weddings.
Yeah.
Or what was your wedding like?
Yeah.
What
We'd
was
love
some
to
of your
hear
crazy
Your
Yeah.
dilemmas, if you
Yes.
dealt with anything.
Yeah.
Crazy bridal
'Cause it
story.
couldn't
Let
be
us
me.
know.
Yeah. Okay, I see. Yo, it's always I always know when it's the right time for our game because everybody got their boards out.
And I haven't won yet. I don't understand.
We should pray on this. We should
I'm
pray on
going to
it.
talk to my husband, Jesus.
Okay, so I have some questions for you guys today. I think I have it's 8 questions. You ready? I think you should win some today because these were pretty
Indeed.
easy. I picked them with you in mind.
Ay, ay, ay.
That's cheating.
Okay. What does
Now
the
that's
acronym
cheating.
What does the acronym DIY stand for? Why? You making noise.
Yo.
Okay, number 2. What city is considered the birthplace of jazz? If you get this one wrong, I'm telling Penn State to get your diploma back. Okay?
then I don't know if this is the city or not.
Number 3. In what country is the city Acapulco located in?
Quizá?
Acapulco.
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 And what was the question?
In what country is the city Acapulco located in? What is the name of our galaxy? Number 5. How many dice do you need to play Yahtzee? Number 6. Where in the human body is urine created?
Gaelle got that one. Look at she shaking her head.
Okay. How many fingers does Mickey Mouse have on each hand? And lastly, who is the lead singer in the group Coldplay? I will read the questions again.
And the gag is I was literally listening to them yesterday.
You probably were. Number 1, what does the acronym DIY stand for? Number 2, what city is considered the birthplace of jazz? Number 3, in what country is the city Acapulco located in? Number 4, what is the name of our galaxy? Number 5, how many dice do you need to play Yahtzee? Number 6, where in the human body is urine created? Number 7, how many fingers does Mickey Mouse have on each hand? And number 8, who is the lead singer of the group Coldplay?
Dang it. This is wrong, but that's...
Okay. Y'all are ready?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm seeing some answers right now. Question. I looked at the question to make sure I asked the right question. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Yo, I hate these games.
Oh, my God.
Number 1, what does the acronym DIY stand for?
Do it yourself.
Do it yourself.
Okay. You will add 6 points if you have that right. And
Yo,
y'all got it right?
Yeah.
Okay. What city is considered the birthplace of jazz? Oh, I was looking at the wrong question, but you still got it wrong.
Damn.
We got New Orleans. Who got that one?
yes.
That is 7 points.
No law. 7?
Yeah, 7 points.
I was like,
That's why I said like
if I get this wrong.
yeah. Number 3. In what country is the city Acapulco located in? What did you guys get?
Nothing.
What'd you get?
Nothing.
I put Ukraine.
It's Mexico. Subtract 8 points. What is the name of our galaxy?
Milky Way.
I didn't get. I mean, I have galactic. I have star, galaxy.
We're not talking about Star Wars. What did you put?
Blink.
Oh my gosh, it's 8 points if you got that one right, and 8 if you got it wrong.
What was it?
Milky Way.
Milky Way, yeah.
8
Milky
minus
Way.
8. Okay.
Milky Way.
How many dice do you need to play Yahtzee?
2.
5. Subtract
3.
7.
I put 2.
I knew it was more.
Where in the body is
What year is it, Gaelle?
urine created?
Kidneys.
What did you put?
I put liver.
What did you put?
I put blink.
You need to stop doing blinks. I'm going to subtract double points if you leave blinks now. Watch.
All right, next game I won't.
We say kidney. So how many fingers
Wait.
does
what was
you
the
didn't
point?
give me the points.
Yeah.
Oh, 5.
My sis want her point.
Yeah. How many fingers does Mickey Mouse have in each hand?
4.
4.
Yeah, that is 6 points. And
My
who
sis
is
won.
the lead singer of Coldplay?
Brian.
Who?
Brian.
No, not Brian.
James,
No.
you told me that.
Adam Levine.
Adam Levine is Maroon 5.
I know, but like I couldn't.
It's Chris Martin.
Yeah.
Minus.
4 points.
You told me to put something. You look at me.
Who won? I mean, I know Gaelle.
I'm gonna have to talk to my friend.
Mine is -3.
Hold on.
Oh, the negatives count. I'm far above negative.
Yes, they count. I just do the math while I go.
Girl, my negative.
I'm at -7.
So
Gaelle
I
won.
won.
So Gaelle won.
Yay!
Yay! Well, thanks for playing with us. This is all we have for today. Please make sure you are watching on
YouTube?
You are watching on YouTube, but you're going to subscribe.
Hey.
Make sure you're listening to us and following us on our social media platforms. We are on TikTok and Instagram. We are now also on Apple Podcasts, so make sure you're listening there. Leave us a comment both on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Let us know how we did on this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.